Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Max Beyond, a new animated sci-fi action thriller. And this film tells the story of a young boy who winds up being held captive in a research facility to leverage his powers of creating rifts in space-time in the fabric of creating parallel universes. And this boy's trying to connect with his brother, Leon, a former Marine, throughout the multiverse and trying to find a way for him to save him. And this film is complex, it's crazy, and Hazy Dalal, who directed this film, really takes some big ideas and runs with them. But right off the bat, and I feel bad starting off with this, but really have to, the animation here is garish. It is uncomfortable. The way the eyes on these characters are so inhuman, and they're just like staring at you, and they're like this big. It's really creepy and unnerving, and the unfortunate thing is it kind of puts you at a distance with these characters, and it makes it hard for you to connect with them because you're put on edge from this uncomfortable, really dated and really blocky and clunky animation. And this is a big concept idea of the multiverse and all these sci-fi elements. You really need this to be able to be on point for us to really like dive in, connect, and feel like we're going on this journey. And the tricky thing is a lot of this animation just keeps you from being able to do that. It's really creepy, but this has some really cool ideas. This overall concept is a cool use of the multiverse, and it is something that really borrows a lot from a lot of other stories. Like, you definitely have all of these different kinds of ideas and themes and motifs that are borrowed from more famous science fiction properties. And like, this is a spin-off of a video game that's coming in 2025. And it's one of those kinds of things where it's like, this would be a cool video game, and maybe the graphics wouldn't be as uncomfortable to look at while you're playing a video game, even though gaming graphics have evolved a lot. You know, I grew up playing like GoldenEye and stuff like that, and that certainly looked like Pierce Brosnan. But this kind of film also struggles because it's so shaky and imbalanced and muddled in terms of its storytelling, and that's a challenge of any kind of multiversal story. There's a lot more this film than there are Everything Everywhere All at Once, where you're able to really find that balance and be able to connect. I found it hard to connect on a deeper emotional level, which made it hard to really stay connected with this film and really dive deep into it. But in the end, I feel like this film has a lot of potential, has a lot of cool ideas. It has some exciting and crazy sci-fi action thriller elements that over the course of 90 minutes might be able to keep you entertained enough. It's just lacking in really grabbing you from that emotional level and being able to tell a cohesive story in a structured way. And also the animation's really creepy. But when it comes down to it, you might find enough here to enjoy this experience. But those are my thoughts on Max Beyond. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.